Material noun. What do you mean by material noun? What do you mean by material? Material simply means nothing else but things, na? Okay. Now, we use different kinds of things. We use different kinds of things. For example, I have a pen. Right? I have a knife, or I have a book with me. So we use a lot of things, but the thing that we use is actually made up of something else, isn't it? So things that we use, for example, we have a pen here. This pen is made of what? Yeah, this pen is made up of plastic. This pen is made up of plastic. If I think about this particular knife, we have a plastic and then an iron, metal part inside it, na? Isn't it? So plastic is one thing, then iron is used for making it. If I think about this particular book, what is this made up of? A book made up of paper. Book is made up of paper. If I think about this particular vase, this vase, flower vase. So what is used for making this vase? Yeah, we use mud, clay. Isn't it? Now, look at the door. You have a door there, or you have a bed there, you have a table there. What do we use to make these things? Or with what is the bed or the door or some other parts of your house made, a table or a chair? Yes, we use wood. Okay, so what is the speciality of these things? The things like plastic, iron or some other metals also, then paper, clay, then we use wool, cotton, then wood. So all these things are used for making some other thing, isn't it? We use plastic for making a pen. Your plates may be made up of plastic. The buckets that we use in our house are made up of plastics. We have plastic chairs. We have the dress hangers are made up of plastics, isn't it? Just look around yourself in your house. How many things are there? Water bottles are there, isn't it? So a lot many things are made up of plastic, isn't it? So is it possible for you to just look around and list down the things that you have at your home which is made up of plastic? Now, the second thing, iron. So I said, knife is made up of iron, scissors are made up of iron. Are these the things? Sometimes we can see some parts of the chair is made up of iron. The window grills are there. Window grills, they are made up of iron. So just like plastic, iron is also used for making different things. Then we have paper. The morning newspaper, the different kinds of books we have, then the dictionaries and all those kinds of things. Tissue papers are there. Everything is one or other kind of a paper, isn't it? Then clay. We have clay pots. Water pots are there, no? Which we use to keep water inside. It will be very cool. The water inside the pot will be very cool, naturally cool. Then artifacts kinds of things. Then teacups are also there, which is made up of clay. So clay is used for making different things. Wood. The doors are made of wood. The windows are made of wood. The table is made of wood. Chairs are made of wood. Bed is made of wood. The cupboard doors are made of wood. So these things we use for making other different things. So these things are known as materials with which other things are made. Clear? So the name of a thing which is used for making other things is called a material noun. The name of a thing which is used for making other things are called a material noun. So what do you mean by material noun? The name of a thing which is used for making other things. Bed is not a material noun, bed is a common noun. But wood, which is used for making that bed, is a material noun. Clear? So, noun is the name of a person, place, a thing or a quality. They are of two types, of concrete noun and abstract noun. So, concrete nouns are those nouns which we can see, which have a structure, which have a shape. Okay? There are four types: proper noun, common noun, collective noun and material noun. So, proper noun is the name of a specific person, place or a thing. Proper noun denotes the name of a specific person, place or a thing. Common nouns are names which are used for common, in common, which can be used in a common. Collective nouns are group names. Okay, a team of players, like that. Material nouns are names of things with which we use, with which we make other things. Like gold is used for making some ornaments, or silver is used for making ornaments. Steel is used for making different kinds of utensils that we use in the house. Okay, so these kinds of things come under material noun. Right? Now, what is an abstract noun? So we have said that abstract noun actually denotes to qualities, because that is something that we cannot see. We cannot see abstract nouns because they do not have any particular shape. This abstract noun always depends on a concrete noun to exist. Okay? I said now, if we have a flower and we say beauty, beauty is an abstract noun, and we say beauty of this particular flower. If I remove this flower, will the beauty remain there? No. Right? Or if I say whiteness, the board, white color, whiteness of the board is a quality of this board. If I remove this board, will we get that whiteness over there? No. So whiteness exists only if the board exists. If there is no board, then there is no whiteness. So abstract nouns always depend on a concrete noun for its existence. Right? Abstract nouns always depend on a concrete noun for its existence. And what are the things that come under this abstract noun? We get a quality, we get a feelings. Happiness, sadness. If I am happy, as long as I am here, the people over here or this area will have that happiness. If I go, will my happiness remain here? No, it will come along with me. So happiness, sadness, kind of feelings are abstract nouns. Then actions. Laughing. Laughing. Laughing is an action which is an abstract noun, because if I do not laugh, then nothing happens. Nobody can see me. Isn't it? So, laughter, crying, these kinds of actions are abstract nouns. And then ideas. So ideas, actions and these kinds of things are something that we cannot see, touch, but we can enjoy and feel. Okay, so such kinds of things are called abstract nouns. Now, Abstract nouns usually come from the adjective form of it. Abstract nouns are nouns that usually gets derived from the adjective part. For example, as I said earlier, he is a good boy. He is a good boy. In that, good is an adjective, isn't it? The word good is describing the word boy, isn't it? So the word good is describing the word boy. So this is a word of description or an adjective. So when we make a noun from this good, we get a goodness, isn't it? So goodness is a noun form that we get from the adjective good. Clear? So such nouns are always abstract nouns and we can hardly see them. Clear? So I will leave the board for a while for you to have a look at it, and after that we will continue with the class. So children, we have seen the different types of nouns, and in that we had this thing called the common noun.